You mentioned skits. A lot of rappers don't use skits in their projects these days. Why do you think that is? Do you think people really want to hear skits? Do you think people don't like skits? Why choose to do skits on this particular project?
I mean, shoot, man. Like I said, you know, it was we always did skits. Like we did skits on the first John Pappy, and they were, you know, we don't know how big the skits, you know, went. We don't know, but it's just thinking about on classic music, on classic material music. How can you sell the story? How you let these people know what's going on? You got the songs on there, they just ride. You got to kind of grab a basis on, then you can grab like how you lined it up. But when you got a skit, you kind of can catch the flow of the movement of the tape. I came in on this intro, Bobby Womack, again, and, you know, I talked on it. I always talk on these tracks, you know what I'm saying? They get snatched off about the you know, publishing rights or whatever. But when you get to hear my intros on John Pappy, like the first John Pappy, I went Eyes of Haze, Do Your Thing. This one, we went Bobby Womack. And it's just, that feel grab you. It give you where I'm at from my old soul. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Then when I come in with my mama's skit, you feel me? Her being what she was being and the situation that's going on right there, that's just showing you, you know what I'm saying, my grind and like how I put my family first and how my family down for me. I go hard for them. You see what I'm saying? And we ride you on to Big Brother skit. But the sum of it all up, it helps to take flow, man. I believe the skits help tell the story. And if you really are passionate about your music, man, you can get that to your fan. Outkast do it all the time. Kendrick, I believe that first project, his mama and his dad helped sell that album. If you listen to it, just listen to their conversations and all that. Like, that just rolls you through with everything that was corresponding with it. So, you know, I believe skits are very important in the game.
Some rappers have good skits. Some rappers have lame skits.
Yeah.
Some rappers have skits that just get in the way.
Right.
Do you personally like when rappers have skits in their music? Do you find yourself skipping through it? How does that work for you?
Nah, I listen, because I really want to understand why. You gotta think, when you put a skit in there, you trying to really you should be trying to give off a message. Like, you should be trying to get your point across at what you trying to get it across. Whether it's funny, whether it's serious, whether it's sad, like, you gotta, it should hold some type of value to being on there, you feel me? It's just whether it's a song. So what's a bad skit on a great album? That's a bad skit. It throw everything off. So I believe your skits should stand up to your music, you feel me? That's why I didn't go funny, I didn't go, you know, ignorant. I went serious, man. Something motivational that people can play back. You play one of my Baby Bro Call back, you probably people in the trap house right now, people going to work right now that understand that grind, don't never let up, you feel me? Stack it up to God elbow.
How do skits work for you? Like, when you're putting an album, project, mixtape, EP, whatever together, do you actually make the skit its own track? Do you let the skit ride off on the previous track as one song, or do you insert it in the intro of the, like, how do you sequence?
We let it ride on its own track, because it's like with all these different mixtape sites and iTunes and all that, like, when you put them on there and you ain't got it filed right, it just come up wrong for me. I feel I done had it. So I think I had some skits that was on the track. We did a one-track tape, and we got it, they ended up putting it on there. So I never put skit one on the mixtape, so it went on there, so it looked it wrong. So I just always make sure we number them, just give them their own little identity.
Yeah, everybody does it differently.
Yeah.
Now, just thinking about all the music you've listened to throughout your life, what do you think the most, aside from your personal skits that you've made on your music, what do you think the most memorable skit to you in hip-hop out of all the music you've listened to stands out to you? Is there a particular skit you're like, man, that was classic?
Classic.
If not a particular skit, maybe an artist that had some pretty good ones.
Shoot. Outkast, man. They always had
You did
great
mention
skits.
Outkast, yeah.
They always had great skits. Can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong with it.